why EU does not allow Nepali airlines to fly in Europe? Why? Can you just give me I think there's a lot has been said, but can you give me a one-liner for this? Why Nepali airlines are not allowed in Europe?
So in one line,
Yeah.
because there is a safety concern. So this is about the safety of the EU citizens, but also the Nepali citizens. So there was...
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Safety concerns means that Nepali aircrafts are not safe?
It's the aviation system, which is not considered safe. That's why all of the Nepali airlines have been put on the air safety list. So this was following a series of accidents many years ago, and also a serious concern which has been raised by the International, Civil Aviation Authority. So there are various safety concerns.
Okay. So please enlighten me, these Nepalese aircraft which are safe enough to fly in Delhi, Mumbai, or Japanese airports, or to world-class airports in Middle East, or to world-class airports in China. They are safe for Japan, China, Middle East, India, and they are not safe for European airport. What's so special about you?
Well, you will have to ask them about their safety concerns and their way of protecting their citizens. I can only speak for the EU. So we just follow our own safety standards, which are based on the ICAO safety standards. So we have also been supporting...
aircraft which is manufactured by... We don't manufacture aircrafts, right? We didn't make those aircraft. You made those aircraft. Your bloc made those aircraft. And why...
This is not only about the aircrafts, Vijay. This is about the whole aviation. It's about the traffic control, it's about accidents, it's about accident investigation, it's about inspection, it's about the training of pilots, it's about the command and control. This is not only about an aircraft, but if you want to talk about an aircraft. So what is also happening here in Nepal is that the same person who is, let's say, screwing a bolt is the same person who is checking whether that bolt has been properly screwed. That is a potential safety concern because it's a potential conflict of interest.
Okay, you're talking about agencies that regulate the air traffic and the agencies that aircraft, Nepal Civil Aviation Authority, right? You want it to be in the two units, is that correct?
No, so we have raised that safety concern, and then Nepal government has said that the best way to address that issue would be to split the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal. This is what is done in many countries, not all countries, but many countries.
That's a better way of doing it. I
think it's a kind of clean way, but it's the decision of Government of Nepal. Government of Nepal decided that 5 years ago. That's why Government of Nepal drafted a bill that is pending in Parliament for the last 4 years.
So if we break our Civil Aviation Authority into two, in terms of regulatory body, like in so many other countries, then we can fly to Europe?
So there are a few steps that need to be taken. So
but this is
still a Government of Nepal decision, yes? Then the bill would need to be adopted by Parliament. Then it would need to be implemented. You were talking about actable. So the split would need to be implemented. Following that, there would be a mission from our technical colleagues who would oversee or
So your
provide.
First and the foremost prerequisite is that this bill should be passed as soon as possible. Is that correct? Am I getting it all right?
This is one aspect of the issue. The other aspect is there has been an audit by ICAO in April. They have issued a draft audit report, which CAN is now currently reviewing. So once that audit report becomes public, our Civil Aviation Safety Agency, EASA, is ready to support CAN in implementing some of those recommendations. So we will also rely on that audit report, which is not public yet. So which will become public, I think, in the coming weeks.
Okay, while fully sympathizing with your preconditions here, I still don't understand an aircraft and a civil aviation system which is safe for Indira Gandhi International Airport, one of the biggest in the world, or airports in Japan, Narita, or in Korea, or in Middle East. Our aircraft are safe enough for those places, but not safe enough for you.
Not until now, no.
Okay.
I mean, each one has their own standards. So if you look at accidents in Nepal, they are still happening. I don't know because I have not seen the audit report of ICAO. Once that audit report becomes public, we can see what the recommendations are, whether Nepal has progressed in safety or not. We have seen papers. On paper, it seems like there has been some progress. We have to see about accident investigation. We have to see about inspectors. All of those
Talking
are also...
about the accidents, they are not the big aircrafts that are in accidents since last quite some time, in Nepal. You must not forget that fact, When you talk about accidents, you're
Yes.
talking about the accidents of a small aircrafts, And I don't think that those aircrafts will be flying to your airport.
No, but this is I mean, when I talk about safety of people, whether there are 20 people or 200 people, it is still about the safety of people. So when we have airline companies on the air safety list, it means that those airline companies cannot travel to Europe, but it also means that there's a safety concern within the country, which is, of course, for Nepal free to address.
In that case, have you issued a travel advisory to your citizens that even the internal flight in Nepal is not safe?
They know.
They know?
Yeah.
Have you issued a travel advisory like that?
Well, they know. Every travel agency knows it.
Okay.
And this is a safety issue. It's a safety issue not only for our citizens, for all of the citizens. But of course, we have our own rules,
What do you think
which are
about the
based on
countries
ICAO.
that don't think that this is an issue, like India, China, Japan, Middle East countries?
Oh, I don't want to pronounce anything on that. Everyone has their own rules.